What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game by Pirhanabytes. I'm actually a huge Gothic fan. I really like the Gothic games for everything that they were. Gothic always struggled because it was competing with the Elder Scrolls series, and honestly it was kind of like a low-budget version of the Elder Scrolls series, but for what it was, I always found Gothic to be, I don't know, kind of a quirky, fun series. Like, were the gameplay elements the best? No, they never were. Like, that's just one of those things you accept when you play Gothic. But, for example, games like Gothic 3, I found to be a really enjoyable experience, and so Pirhanabytes has put out a new game, which is supposed to be not the continuation of the Gothic series, but essentially a game in that vein set in a different universe. So if you liked Risen, if you liked Gothic, if you liked Arcana and all those kinds of games, then chances are you might want to look into Elex. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check the game on out. I think this is going to be pretty rad, and I think we're going to have a good time here today. I will play on the normal difficulty. And let's see what's going on here.
Home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magaland fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magaland. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magaland. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magaland.
Apparently we're changing the fate of Magaland. Glorious Magaland! It's kind of an interesting blend. From how I've heard it described, it's like part sci-fi, part RPG, part fantasy, like medieval game. It should be pretty interesting to jump into this one. Did our plane just crash because we hit a bird? Oh no, I think it's because we hit a bullet. Never mind. It's gonna be okay. I mean, on the plus side, at least the plane stayed together. It could be a lot worse. Could have busted apart and just disintegrated like most planes do when they hit the ground. I'll take that as a victory. You gotta take little baby steps. You gotta accept the situation for what it is. Oof, we're gonna need some V-Sync. I mean, it was kind of an ugly helmet anyways. That was one of those helmets that you, like, turn off in an MMO, you know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, let's just switch that off. I'd rather have my hair dangle into the wind than rock this ugly piece. So it's all good. I understand completely. I'd probably leave it right there, too, especially...
Elex, you failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
And dude got tagged. This all seems so sudden though. Like, how did they get there so quickly after I crashed the plane? Like, wasn't I on like a super top secret mission to this place to go do my thing? A little bit confused. Oh, you better finish him off and take his armor. I mean, that's just what I would do. I'm just saying, I'm a bit of a savage though when it comes to the post-apocalypse. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. You know, you gotta take the armor where you can find it. It's like when you find that guy just had a great day. Like, he just found the dungeon run of a lifetime and got some dope armor, whereas me, I lost some armor. But at least he left my pants on. That's good. Normally when I get abducted in the forest, I'm naked from the waist down afterwards, so anything from there is a market improvement. So apparently we're playing the game now. Okay. Let me get us some VSync here.
I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
There we go. Now that we got some VSync going on, I think things will be a little bit more satisfying for you as a viewer. Looks like we have some arrows stuck in this tree over here. Let's go ahead and pick those up. I think they might be useful to us. As in the Gothic games, I'm sure there's lots of herbs and things around we can pick up all over the place. So if you see a plant around that looks a little bit distinctive or it stands out from the terrain, you should absolutely pick that up because these games always have extensive crafting in them where you can make like potions and skill ups and stuff like that where you can do, I mean, some of the potions were really incredible in the Gothic games. They actually increased your basic statistics by a lot whenever you would find that rare plant. And so it was very much in your best interest to almost always level up alchemy or whatever it was called in that game. So we got some healing root. Found some arrows on this tree over here. I don't think we're going to want to go that way. We don't have a sneak key or a crouch key that I can see. And I doubt we're going to be able to go through there. There's a bunch of either that's rebar or flares laying on the ground. Is that a gunshot? I think that was a gunshot. We're probably going to want to be careful here. Let's have a little bit of a look around. Chances are I can probably climb. Okay. Pretty sweet. Animation looks okay to me.
I've been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
Okay. Oh god, that's a giant rat. So, we can combine quick attacks and heavy attacks to combos. The longer the combo, the more damage you deal. Always keep an eye on your stamina. Okay. Yep, do your thing then. And I see our stamina meter right there. It's in the top left corner. It's that little ring bar right there. Can we loot the rat? What is this right here? An outhouse? Looks kind of like an outhouse.
I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of Elex left in my body.
That doesn't look lootable on the ground right there. This dude's done monologuing, so I think we can move forward. I don't see anything back on this side. Let's take a look at that combat animation. I mean, it's good for Gothic. It's good for Gothic, you know what I mean? Like, if you've played Gothic and you've played Arcana and whatnot, you know they always have, like, really traditionally stiff animations, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Movement does feel a little bit stiff as far as, like, it's very easy to accidentally... So that dude's dead now. So when we attack, it looks like we've got a little meter right there. Yeah, and I think we got to make it, like, land on the thing that we want it to land on, but I'll have to figure it out later. It appears as though... Yeah, you've got to actually click after it fills up the bar down there in the bottom left-hand corner. Is there anything in here that looks good? So, oh, we can actually loot, like, everything. There's a yellow gemstone right there. Okay. We've got a casket on that side. Maybe I can open that. We've got a cultivator's bow. Electronic scrap. We've got some arrows down here, so we'll go ahead and grab those as well. Some iron ore. It looks like there's another arrow laying there on the ground. It absolutely is. We may want to go back outside then, because it looks like we can only loot when our weapon's put away. And so it might be, yeah, some tape right there, too. I was going to say, it might be a good... Ooh, a bottle of wine. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. Might be a good idea to pan and scan everything out here real fast one more time. just to make sure that I didn't leave anything behind. Let me take a look around real fast. Aha, so we've got a healing potion right there. We've also got a mental energy reserve right there. It looks like there's something sitting on top of it, but I don't know what that is. I don't think we can do anything with that large weapons case right there. But it does look to me as though we can go out this way. So it might be worth investigating. Looks like we got a brick wall over on this side. I'll probably be able to climb up right there. Is there anything hidden back here? There is not. Okay, that's fine. Perfectly cool with the whole thing then. I'm glad we got that screen tearing out of the way because, man, nothing bugs me like screen tearing. You know how different things trigger different people in different games? Screen tearing, man. Screen tearing is one of my pet peeves. It drives me nuts. I hate it. There's that land. If you didn't see it before, go back and watch the beginning of the video and you'll see spots where there's kind of like a flashing line on the screen. That's called screen tearing. What the shit is that thing? A runt biter? Ow. That thing hit me kind of hard. You can parry or evade an attack. Also, your own attacks can interrupt the enemy. Okay, alright. Oh, we have no energy left. Hold on, let me back up until I got a little bit more energy back. There we go. Oof, he got me. I think we're going to have to pin this dude in a corner somewhere. Otherwise, he's just absolutely... Ow! Use a potion, use a potion. Okay, so we drank a potion. This thing is a little bit scarier than what I feel like dealing with. There we go. Oh, I think we got him. There it is. We dropped him. Oh my god, 10 XP. That thing was a little bit scarier. So yeah, combat animations are a little bit clunky. I mean, that's one of those things that I think most people are going to notice right off the... Ooh. Well, we found some natural Elex. We've also got a water bottle right there. We've got some of that stuff. If I go to my inventory menu, what's up with our bow that we got going on? Like, let's say that I wanted to use the bow for a little while. I got some arrows, right? Well, that's a pretty sweet looking bow. That's actually a lot more than I expected it to be. That's a pretty fine piece of machinery right there. We've got an adventurer's amulet. Okay, might be worth it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our list real fast. And it looks like our inventory screen is mostly relegated to menus. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like it when you've got the actual ragdoll. So you've got a character that kind of stands there. And then once the character is there, you can actually equip things how you want. So that gives us lockpicking +1 and 5 armor. I'll go ahead and equip that. Does it go on our character? There's no way to tell for right now. But maybe later on we'll get to take our shirt off or something and be a sexy man. And once we're being all sexy, maybe then it'll show up. That is a mana plant, so we'll grab that very rapidly. And that looks like just about all there was up here. Let's head back to our point of origin. So other little areas it looks like we can investigate. We've got a fence line over here. And it looks like that goes back down to where we came from. I'm going to be very careful because there's a chance we might get jumped by something back up in here. But if that's the extent of everything we found in this area, I am a bit of a completionist when it comes to exploration games like this and Skyrim and stuff like that. I really prefer to find everything while I'm playing games of this nature. And so anyways, oops, stumbled a little bit right there. But it did look like it triggered something over there that looked like it was lootable. I don't know. Another thing that I'm running into is that if I'm holding W and I press a sideways key, it seems like sometimes it throws me into the dive animation, even though I might not want the dive animation, which is supposed to be triggered by a double key tap. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that's another little minor irritation.
That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Well, I mean, we got canned food. That's a plus. I mean, it's probably got botulism or something. You gotta check the can and see if it's distended. That's how you tell if it has botulism. Now we got an office chair. It does look like we can interact with objects. We got a healing potion right there. Hopefully it hasn't gone all vinegary. I hate it when my healing potions get all vinegary. We've got lockpicks right there. We've got electronic scrap. I assume there's going to be some amount of crafting later on in the game, given what some of the loot has been called. I'm going to put my club back on real fast, just so I can have it. So there we go. We got the club. It's probably in our best interest to start whacking some rats. Oh, there's a big one back there. Hold on. Let's wait for him and see what he does. There you go. Sometimes you just got to get him with a heavy attack. Oh, no. What I would do is I would make the dodge roll bound to, like, something else. So Ia does that right there. Okay. Oh, Q does a bunch of little chop attacks, too. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. I didn't see that mentioned. We'll put that weapon away real fast, and we've got some raw meat. We'll probably want to pick up the bones off these guys. It's an RPG. You got to start out fighting rats. That's how it always happens. We got a cigarette, and there's an ashtray over there. I don't see anything else in here that's looking useful, so probably just pass straight through. A map piece. Oh, we've actually got to find pieces of the map. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Backspace gets me out of there. We've also got some shotgun shells down there. Dude, I would love to have some ammo. If I can get ammo and a gun, I'm going to feel pretty solid about our survival prospects in the future. I'm a big fan of guns. There's Elex. Okay, I don't know what that is, but there is an oil lamp and a small mana potion. I'm going to take them both. We've also got... I don't know what that is right there, but it looks like there's something on that shelf right there. Doesn't want to let me loot it, though. Some more electronic scrap right there, and then... what else we got going on? There's a thing sitting over here. More electronic scrap and a healing potion in the drawer. It's kind of like whiskey in the jar. Well, it's healing in the drawer. Healing in the jarro. Oh, I don't even like Metallica, though. Why did I just do that to myself? That was a mistake. Glorious Magellan. Magellan, look upon it. Looks kind of like the area around Reno in the summertime. I'm sorry, not Reno.
Enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Got a camping chair over here. But anyways, it looks like the area surrounding Truckee in the summertime. Sorry. Push that button real fast. I don't know if I want to use the bow or not. Some of these enemies, very clearly, I want to use the bow on them. But I don't want to unbind my health potion either. It seems like a mistake to unbind my health potion, like something bad's going to happen to me if I do it. Let's ride this thing on down.
Evacuation sequence initiated.
Uh-oh.
Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
You ever wonder who records those messages? Like those random phone messages and like emergency messages? Who records that? Like whose job is it to record it? They just grab that off a forum somewhere?
Jack, finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Okay. Oh my god, we've got a jetpack now. I like jetpack shenanigans. If there's one thing I've learned to love in video games, it's absolutely 100% jetpacks. They are the best. There's a rat over here. I'll probably smack him for a bone. There we go. Sorry, buddy. I need you to sacrifice your bone for my greater crafting experience later on. Like, what if I'm able to use it to make lockpicks or something? We got worker pants and a small healing potion. I'll take that. Sounds good to me. Some toilet paper. I don't know how that's going to be useful later on, but we'll go ahead and take it. A bunch of pills inside of a sink right there, which is kind of weird. Metal scrap. We got a locker over on this side. Anything inside of it? 10 cigarettes and some toilet paper. If I know anything about post-apocalyptic games, cigarettes are probably worth a fortune. So we'll go ahead and grab those. There's some boots inside of there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them. We'll take a look and see if they're lootable. It does not appear as though they are lootable, so we can't pick those up. I'll just leave it alone then. On this side, we got some more metal scrap. 100% going to take that. We got some duct tape right there. I can't really see too well right now, but I'm trying to save my magnesium torches when we get to the really dark areas. Another rat over here. Let me get a weapon out real fast in case there's another big rat in the region. If there is, we'll probably want to have a little bit of a whooping stick ready to go, just in case they try to get frosty with us. And there's a chance they might. There's a chance they might. Ooh, magnesium torches.
Damn. The land of the berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calyx's job for him.
That was probably the plan. I mean, if you're going to attempt an assassination, it seems like a pretty good idea to me to send somebody to a location to be assassinated where they might just get killed by the environment anyways, even if you fail the job. That just seems like a little bit of extra redundancy. I need to level up, though. I need to get some levels up in here. Ooh, free cigarettes. Yay. Nobody said I was classy. Sometimes you got to dig some cigarettes out of an ashtray. There's a hammer right there. Okay. Is there anything inside of there? Let's find out what's in this locker. So we got some metal scrap and some druid meat. It's dried meat, but it looked like, in my head, it read druid meat because I've got a weird reading problem that I've never really been able to figure out. Basically, my brain replaces words all the time, and I have to, like, look away and look back at the screen, or, like, blink a couple times and it'll go away. I don't know. Maybe that happens to everybody. Maybe I'm not special. I just want to be special. Why can't you let me be special here on the internet? Like, just let me have something. Is that a bad guy right there? I'm gonna save my game. There we go. We're all saved up. Ooh, there's a exit right there. I'll take it. Is there more? Or is there just the one? It looks like there's just the one. This guy's gonna try and fight me, ain't he? That's it, huh? That was the best show you could pull off.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Alright. Apparently we've got two hard lines we can run here. We can say, I apologize for nothing, asshole. That's the real dick. I believe in apologies. Apologies are a good thing. It doesn't make you weak to apologize. Apologize. A lot of dudes have a problem with that. This is one of those things I've noticed in my life where a lot of dudes are just be like, I'd just rather not have a friend than apologize. It's just a thing that I've noticed. I apologize. I think apologies are they're very underrated. It's an underrated solution to problems. Prove you're not a thief. What's up?
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Huh. Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the rot boars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I've found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourself the effort. There's nobody up there.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath. You can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
Alright, so we can tell him he's logical, brainwashed. Sure, let's go.
What you say is logical.
Logical, right. Does that mean you're coming? Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
All right, you just take people in?
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rock War territory.
I can...
As long as a pack of them turn up here.
I think they already have.
And you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I'm pretty sure something's attacking us right now.
I'll get this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like 90% sure something's trying to murder. Oh my god, you dropped those so easy. You did that shit with like no effort whatsoever, man. The hell is up with that? What is this thing? I don't even know what this thing is right here. Look at the size of this son of a bitch. That's a huge creature. A feeble raptor? Alright, apparently I got some raptor teeth now. I thought you said I was coming... Weren't you supposed to be coming with me? Either way, we'll sort it out in the next episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for the first episode of Elex, the successor game to Gothic. So far, I think that the quality level is raised in certain areas, and I think it's about standard for a pirhanabytes RPG in other areas. It's basically what I expected. In all ways, from a pirhanabytes RPG, it's quirky in all the ways I expected. The voice acting is exactly what I expected. But for whatever reason, I always find myself getting sucked into pirhanabytes games, even though it has those shortcomings. Maybe it's just because the games have a lot of heart to make up for their technical shortcomings. I don't really know. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. This is Elex. If you want to get it for yourself, get it down below. My name is Splattercat. I do indie games on the internet and occasionally AAA games on the internet sometimes. Mostly on Twitch, though, with the AAA games. Twitch TV/SplatterCatGaming. I'm live every single day at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I will see you all later. Hi, do everybody.